Thanks very much, guys, and welcome to Team GB House this morning, where the chef de mission Mark England's popped in on the occasion of Team GB having got 1,000 medals across summer and winter games. That is quite the landmark here in Paris.
Extraordinary, yeah. And to be fair, it wasn't really on our radar, until maybe a week ago. And as we inched forward towards that, it became a bit more of a narrative and a bit more of excitement around it. And it could have been Marseille for sailing. That was looking like it would be at some point, at some stage yesterday. But you know what? To win the medal that took us to 1,000 medals in the history of Team GB, winter and summer, to be done on the cycling track in the velodrome, I think it's quite fitting actually, because cycling have given so much to the Olympic programme, the Olympic movement, since day one, 1896, 1900. So just fantastic.
I know you to be a modest man, but you've given so much as well. This is your third games. You've contributed a fair few of those games, because it wasn't always this way. We weren't always looking at 50, 60, 70 medals.
Yeah, well, that's very kind of you to say, but it's our responsibility, and there's a huge team. It's our responsibility to put in place the infrastructure. This is actually my first time at Team GB House. My job is not here. My job is, with the athletes and making sure that as we move through what can be a quite complex 17 days of competition, 50 World Championships taking place over those 17 days, that everything fits together, and we've got a superb team, battle-hardened team with great experience that brings and supports me in doing that. But yeah, I've seen some fantastic medals, been very fortunate to do so, and seen a lot of heartbreak along the way as well. But it's been a great journey.
All games bring challenges, but in general terms, has it been successful? Have you enjoyed it?
Well, I'll probably tell you that in about 3 weeks, where when you reflect on the games, you always kind of forget those things that maybe did challenge you, and you look on the excitement, and there's been some great moments. Keely's 800-metre gold medal, that was wonderful. Andy Murray, he didn't win a medal, but his first match where he's never saved so many break points and match points, he's never saved so many. That was wonderful. Lizzie Bird, you come in 7th in the steeplechase, the best, second fastest European time of all time. That was wonderful, really gutsy, and that's what I love to see. I love to see these gutsy performances. I don't necessarily chase medals around. I just love to see athletes perform to the best of their ability, whatever that might be. And I tell them all that. We did 30 team welcomes over the last couple of weeks, welcoming athletes in and just telling them, look, be proud of what you're doing here, but also, on the field of play, but be proud off the field of play. And, that's been super important in this current time.
And do you think, talking about current times, that the team are making the country proud?
I hope so. We're in a bit of a bubble, in a cocoon here, so we don't quite get the feel of what's happening back at home. Obviously we see the news and the press, and that can be quite depressing at times, and so very much I hope that this team, which is a mirror of the nation, we've got some fantastic diversity and strong diversity in the team, and athletes from ethnic minority communities who are winning medals, and putting in great performances and being part and working together and living together, in complete harmony. So I do hope that the team is bringing some joy to lots and lots of people back home. I hope they are.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.